welcome to today's video. In this video, I am going to be going over my third trimester checklist. So I am 30 weeks when you guys see this video. Very exciting. We're finally in the 30s. It's so exciting. We are getting the nursery ready, like things are really coming together. It's so exciting. I started this for the second trimester checklist because I didn't really know what to do in the second trimester, but I wanted to still be busy and get a lot done. So now that we're into the third trimester, I feel like there's a ton more to do, and I really didn't think there was actually going to be that much to do since I had done so much in my second trimester, but there is a lot. So if you can do anything early while you're still feeling good. I'm luckily still feeling somewhat good. I've had some more on and off days, but I'm so excited to finally be sharing with you guys my third trimester checklist. So, of course, there's more you can do, or you can do less. You do not have to do all these things. See, these are just some of the things that I want to do, and I'll tell you guys what I've done already so far. I ended up writing down this whole checklist and just putting them all down. While I was thinking about them, I looked at a couple of different checklists on Pinterest. And then what I decided to do was put them all in order by week and when I wanted to accomplish them by. There are so many things on the list, and so I wanted to be able to split everything up evenly and be done with pretty much everything by 37 or 38 weeks. I don't know if my baby will come early, but I just want to make sure that I am totally prepared. I will be 35 weeks on Valentine's Day. And so I wanted to try and get a ton of stuff done before Valentine's Day, but there were still some things I wanted to do in those last couple of weeks, so I didn't go crazy not doing anything. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read some of these items on my list, and I'm gonna go in order. So a lot of these things are starting at 30 weeks because I didn't have all of this totally set up. I just had my full list once I got into my third trimester, but I didn't have everything set up in category like by week until about now. So a couple things I'm going to be working on over the next couple of weeks, really about 30 to 33 weeks. I'm going to be working on my push playlist and kind of the music I want to have while I'm in labor. I'm going to find a pediatrician, which we've narrowed it down to a couple in the area, so I just need to do a little bit more research. And then I also need to figure out some arrangements for my dog. If you guys have any other kids or any pets, then you guys will need to find arrangements for them and figure out who's going to take care of them while you are either in labor or once you go to the hospital. So I need to figure all that out and figure out who's going to take care of Brig. And then we want to have our birth class done by 33 weeks. That way it just gives us some time to complete the whole thing. We have about 2 hours left on the online course. And it's actually like practicing different breathing techniques and things like that. So I want to have that done by 33 weeks. And then also by 33 weeks, I'd like to have the nursery done. I would like to have my hospital bag packed, or at least prepped to be packed and put in the bag. And then I would like to start sterilizing a lot of the bottles and binkies and anything else that we get in prep for baby to come. So just a couple of things about that. I am doing 2 virtual showers online, one with Taylor's family and then one with my family. We're just keeping it small and just having family members there virtually, just because then there's not too many people on Zoom. And we'll be doing that towards the end of this month. So that's very exciting to get that all set up and to be able to have all of our things ready. So then after those showers, we'll be able to sterilize everything, wash everything, get everything put away, and have the nursery finalized. So I did by 33 weeks to kind of give us a little bit of time to get all that stuff completed. And then by 34 weeks, I want to, and this can be done too in that week frame. I'm counting that week, like the 34th week, to get that done, so not just by 34 weeks. But I want to have a lot of the clothes washed and have the bedding washed. We did end up putting the sheet on the crib and put the little bed skirt on, but I didn't wash them. So I want to wash those and iron them and get everything pressed and all cute and nice looking. And then we're also going to take an infant CPR class just so we can be prepared for choking and safety and all those kinds of things. I have taken a CPR class before for my degree, but Taylor hasn't had like an official CPR class, especially for infants, so we want to do that. And then these next couple of weeks, so about 35 to 38, is pretty jam-packed with things that I want to do. So I want to do maternity photos. We are going to be doing some maternity photos. My mom is actually a fabulous photographer, and she's taken pictures of us for our engagements and for a couple of other things throughout my whole life. And so I want her to do our maternity photos. So we're going to have her do that. I've already picked out the dress that I'm going to wear, and I'm thinking, I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm thinking we may go up to the mountains and do something more woodsy. There's not been a ton of snow this year, so we'll just kind of have to see how far we can get up and see what vibe we want for those. And then I can also pre-register at the hospital at about 35 weeks. I did call to figure out what my hospital likes people to do last week, just so I knew when I could pre-register. And the lady said I could pre-register now, but most of the time she tells people to wait until they're about a month or 5 weeks out. So I put that on there for 35 weeks that I will pre-register at the hospital. And then some things that I have done a little bit of prep work for is prepping for our little diapering kit. We want to have one upstairs, and then we want to have one downstairs, so we don't always have to be going upstairs to change the baby's diaper. So I've done a little bit of prep work for that. And then also making a postpartum basket. So I want to have just a little basket of postpartum things that I can get easily in each bathroom. And so I have purchased a lot of items for that. I will be doing a whole prep for postpartum video, and I'll make padsicles and all that stuff. So that's very exciting. Stay tuned for that. I have all of my supplies already. We went to Target and did like a whole big haul. So stay tuned for that. I'll be showing you guys all those awesome things. And then I'm also going to look over my breastfeeding notes at around 36 weeks. I did a breastfeeding class earlier in my pregnancy, and I want to just look over some of my notes. I know I talked about that in my second trimester video, but I ended up taking a ton of notes. So I want to look over those and just make sure that I'm refreshed on all of that stuff. And then at 37 weeks, I think I will prepare all of my postpartum stuff. So you guys will probably get to see that video closer to around that time. I will make all my padsicles. I'll get everything all ready in the freezer and everything prepared for that. And then the last thing that we'll do there is we will get everything assembled. So any other baby toys that we get or anything like that, we'll get everything assembled and get it out. We've done a couple of assembling of things just to have a couple of fun things out, but we'll just get everything else completed at around 37 weeks. And then if I am still pregnant at 38 weeks, we will do our freezer meals, install our car seat, and then stock up on any household items that we need, like toilet paper, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, all those kinds of things. And if I'm feeling like I may go into labor a little bit early, we'll do some of those things up a little higher. I've already done a couple of the postpartum prep things, and I wasn't even planning on doing that until 36 or 37 weeks. So there's a lot of stuff that I've kind of moved around. That's just kind of the order I wanted to do things in. But if you guys can do them in a different order and you prefer to, definitely do that. It's been really fun to get everything prepared. And we are still going to assemble different things along the way as we get them, especially after the shower. If we get any more cute little baby toys, I want to put them together and get them all ready because it's just really fun for me. And that is actually pretty much all that was on my list. The third trimester list feels a lot smaller than the second trimester list because I was able to get a ton done in the second trimester, which is awesome. But there's still quite a few things to do, and especially in the nursery, there's a ton to do. So we're still waiting to get our glider, but we did get like a little side table to go next to the glider to have the sound machine on and to put like a cup of water on, charge a phone, anything like that if we have to do that in the night. And so that's really exciting. And we also got our frames to hang up some of the photos in the room. So once we get our glider and we can get everything situated in the room, we'll be hanging up the mirror and the frames, and then also the shelves. Yeah, a ton of more exciting things to come up. I also wanted to just throw a little plug in here and say definitely subscribe. I will be putting a video up on YouTube no matter what day it is, saying that I am in labor, not clickbait. I'll be dead serious. I will be sure to let you guys know first. So definitely, if you can, subscribe. And then also if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll put my link below. And I'll also put my handle here so you guys can follow me there. I will be updating you guys there as well, but YouTube will definitely be first. That will go up on YouTube to let you guys know that I am in labor and to expect a labor and delivery video shortly after that. As far as some other things coming up, before that, we'll be putting together our stroller soon. My parents were so kind to get us the Up a Baby Vista. So we'll be doing a little put together and a review on that stroller, so you guys can check that out. And then I will be doing a little video about my virtual showers, so you guys can kind of see how we've gone about that. And then we'll also do a kind of the behind the scenes for the maternity photos, and hopefully we'll be going on a baby moon. So many fun things still left to do for my pregnancy. So definitely subscribe, turn on the bell icon, so you get notifications every single time I post. And yeah, we'll just keep doing some awesome fun things until this baby comes, and then I will be posting all of the motherhood type stuff. So we have a couple of fun trips planned for later this year as well to take baby on, so stay tuned for that too. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.